Let's talk about this proposal, Terra Luna Classic EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine, basically a trading thing for the traders to make huge profit. Last few days alone, EVM sniped a user and it got someone $6 million of profit. Someone tried to buy Wi-Fi hat, the dog coin, and it ended up, he bought it 2 million. He wanted 2 million of these tokens, but because there wasn't enough supply, this bot sniped him, bought all the supply from another exchange, sold it to him at an upmark price at $9 million. Now, this might be coming to Terra Luna Classic Terra Luna Classic. And Luna Classic CEO is going to chime in and say what he thinks about this, how this could change crypto forever, and what exactly is the opportunity here? Because I definitely think there's opportunity for this. Now, the issue with EVMs is they really do boost that trading volume, but they do have a lot of like malicious actors. Not really malicious, they're like bots, so you can't really tell them what to do. EVM provides an additional advantage to Terra Luna Classic. The proposal underscores a meticulous and governance-driven decision-making process outlining potential approaches to maximize the benefits derived from this strategic initiative. Due to these improvements, it will be interesting to see how Luna Classic behaves in the next 3 months. So it could bring more extra trading volume, and trading volume usually indicates that there's going to be more whales buying in.
Talking about, yes, burn narrative helps. Of course it does.
Yeah, it does help. Some people say it doesn't help, but I feel like a lot of people have saw that it makes at least some kind of difference. Like these cryptos, yeah, they're not the best, but at least they do something.
Still have to get that supply down. If we ever want to see the algorithmic stablecoin or USTC repegged, we have to get that supply down. The point here is, though, new projects or even existing projects looking to bridge across to Terra Luna Classic could absolutely be benefited from this EVM. It says, moreover,
again, this is more for other projects that are looking for EVM. That are EVM supported. So a lot of projects are going to be looking for some Ethereum, basically this electronic virtual machine or whatever. Basically, it's automatic. So some of the transactions are automatic, and Luna doesn't really have this in their blockchain. The issue with this is if companies are trying to do some automatic transactions. So for example, they're trying to send money out like multiple times, or doing some trades, or just sniping altcoins, just trading cryptos on these DeFi exchanges, it's going to be hard. These institutions, they won't be coming in Terra Luna Classic. Why would they buy this token if they won't be using it for gas fees? They won't be needing it anyway because their main money profiting is EVMs. So there's a lot of problems with this, and that's what they're trying to solve right now.
Capitalizing on the limitations of the inter-blockchain communication, or the IBC, on EVM provides an additional advantage to Terra Luna Classic. The proposal underscores a meticulous and governance-driven decision-making process outlining potential approaches to maximize the benefits derived from this strategic initiative. Due to these improvements, it will be interesting to see how LUNC price behaves in the next 3 months. And I think it's very important, like we said, as that starts to build out, because ultimately it just gives us something different on the chain. It bridges into a whole new community ecosystem and very much more. So I think it's an important vote. And to give you a view on it right now,
I think it's definitely a very great thing. And they already passed the threshold. This is interesting to me. Look at this limited burn tax. Everybody voted no. For EVM functionality, like signal prop, they actually voted yes. So a lot of people have passed the threshold for the quorum. That's pretty insane to me. Like, this means that nobody wants the 3% burn, but everybody wants the EVMs basically. And the EVMs really can't hurt. They can just look into them if they're cool, if they like them, if they don't like them. And I think this is where a lot of people are really going on that idea to see if that's something that suits them. So that being said, definitely seems to me that crypto right now, it's still going strong. And a lot of these cryptocurrencies, they are really going next level at it. They're coming with these EVMs. They're Luna armies. Join us on Luna Classic Live. So Diamond Hands, I guess the CEO of Terra Luna, is coming in Terra Classic staking report. So you can see actually a lot of validators start to stake, Vote, Orion, Interstellar, KuCoin is staking. So they're still actors here. It's just that it's really dropping. Like Terra Luna Classic supply is slowly dropping, but it's dropping very, very slow. Like 32 million.
What's interesting to a degree is we are seeing, unfortunately, people pull out 14.86. We've been on a very good.
Yeah, people have stopped staking. Like they also stopped voting. So 15% of everyone stakes. I guess a lot of people moved on, but that's just the way it is. You know, long term, there's not many projects for Terra Luna. It's a great ecosystem, but we don't have the quant. You know, the quant would tell people what to do. Even if the transactions are low, like the projects are now on Luna 1.0, the quant took all the people working on the projects there. Like most people stayed, and I think this is where the big difference comes in, if you ask me. But that being said, I think there's still potential for these cryptos to see some price growth at least. Like they still haven't disappeared, but right now what the problem is most people just aren't too sure of what to do next with Terra Luna Classic. They're basically lost. There's not many projects for Terra Luna Classic. There's not many examples of what to do. And there's no leadership. So the community balance is growing. Like, look at this, 3.3 billion Luna Classic for the community pool. Hasn't been used that much, actually. Has been actually pretty much growing because there was a lot of people trying to sell these coins or make, you know, proposals that we don't know what they would do. Would be paid 35K a month? Would be absolutely insane. But looking at this long term, I definitely see more potential for Terra Luna Classic. Good news overall. If you guys want to be kept up to date, smash that like button and I will keep you guys updated with more awesome content. But until next time, be sure to smash that like as always, guys, and peace everyone.